Hey guys, I'm Sarika and welcome back to Your Knowledge Buddy. So today I'm back with another new video where I'll be talking about Netherlands seasonal work visa. So what is Netherlands seasonal work visa? So this is a visa, it is called a temporary work visa, which is given to people to work here in agriculture department, which is horticulture. So you can come here and work as a farmer. So this is a temporary visa. So only this is given for 6 months. You cannot settle on this visa. However, you can bring your dependents and there's no English language requirement. So you don't need IELTS. Netherlands is a Dutch speaking country. It's not an English speaking country. So you don't need any English language requirement. And there's no Dutch kind of requirement mentioned on the government website as well. So you can work with your normal English or if you know Dutch, of course. And then in terms of bringing your dependents, you can bring your dependents, and then the cost is covered by the employer. So the visa cost and the application cost is completely covered by your employer. You don't need to worry about it. And you cannot settle on this visa. So what it means, if at all your employer wants you there permanently, they can apply for your permanent residence permit and not the seasonal work permit, because you cannot settle there. However, you can switch your visa. I don't know if you can switch within the land or you need to come back. The details are not provided on the Netherlands government website, so I'm not sure about it. So you can do your research. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly take you to the government website and show you the demo. Now let's get started. So this is the Netherlands government website, which is indeed.nl, and here you can see apply for residence permit for seasonal work. So this is basically a page for your employer, the company who's going to sponsor you. And here you can see they will provide you sponsorship for 6 months, because this is a temporary work permit, which is for people who wants to work in the agriculture sector. Now, for anyone who wants to, they need a work permit. It can be a permanent residence permit or it can be a seasonal work permit. So here, the work permit is called as provisional residence permit, which is a temporary work permit, which is given to you guys. In terms of if you have to apply or who can apply for the residence permit, you can see here for a company who wants you to come and work in the Netherlands. It's a Dutch company, of course, for a period of 24 weeks, which is 6 months. You can come here and work in the agriculture sector. So this visa is only for those people who wants to work as a farmer for 6 months in Netherlands. They need to be sponsored by a Dutch company. So this is what it says: who can apply for residence permit for seasonal work. Again, if your employer wants to apply this for you, they can. So you need definitely a sponsorship for them. You cannot apply for a job and come directly. A sponsorship is mandatory for you. Now here at the bottom, it's a good news, because in the UK, I have not seen this. In the UK, we just have a list called as licensed sponsor. They need to have a license to sponsor you. However, in Netherlands, I can see they have something called as sponsor versus recognized sponsor. So anyone can sponsor you. And here you can say, recognized sponsors can easily and quickly apply for residence permits for employees and their family members. So, and your dependents are allowed with you, and then they need to sponsor your visa irrespective of whether they are recognized sponsor. Again, the full details and the steps are for your employers to go and apply either as a sponsor or recognized sponsor. You don't need to take any steps here. Now, in terms of which is called as MVP, which is a provisional residence permit. So again, this is given to people who are coming on a temporary basis. So this is called as temporary visa. This is not a route for you to settle. Now, what are the requirements for seasonal worker? So the following requirements apply for seasonal worker. The worker will carry out seasonal work in the lands for a maximum 24 weeks. Like I said, you can work as a farmer. So any job in agriculture or horticulture can be done in the seasonal work for 6 months here. And you need to earn sufficient income. And remember, you should not be in Netherlands illegally in the 3 years prior to the application. If you are in that, your application will be rejected. And like I said, the employer is a company or organization established in the lands or the official Dutch branch of the foreign company. And then employer is registered in the commercial register. So you don't need to worry about it. This is for your employer and not for you. Now, in terms of other requirements here, like I said, if you meet these requirements, you will need a valid passport or a travel document to travel. And of course, if you have a child, so your child can be included in that passport, and you do not pose a danger to the public order or national security. And once you arrive in Netherlands, you must take a TB test, except you are part of this country. So I've already taken a look at this list. India is not listed here. So if you're from India, then definitely once you arrive in Netherlands, you will have to take the TB test. Now, in terms of documents which are needed, so when your employer applies for your visa, they need certain documents. And for that, they need your personal details and they need your passport and its validity. So you need to provide all those details to your employer. They have to draft the contract that this starts from this date till this date, which needs to be 6 months. And then there are other details which are needed, which needs to be filled by your employer or not by you. Now, the kind of documents you see, this is the application form which needs to be filled by your employer once they gather all the details from you. One is for sponsor and one is for the recognized sponsor. So there are two different documents which is given. Now, in terms of cost of this application, this cost around 207 euros, which will be funded by your company. You don't need to pay. This is a fully funded. So that's all I wanted to cover for today. And in terms of decision, there are a lot of people who ask, how long does it take? The decision, it says 90 days on the application. However, if your company is a recognized sponsor, it takes 2 weeks. Okay. One of the comment on my last video was always mention the age. Generally for sponsorship, there is no age limit. I have not seen that in the UK. I have not seen that in the Netherlands as well. That is never a legal requirement. So irrespective of whatever your age, it's 18 plus. You can come and work if your employer wants to sponsor your visa. Now, if you guys are wondering how to apply for jobs or how to search for the job, like I keep saying, my favorite platform is LinkedIn. So always go to LinkedIn, change the country to Netherlands here. Here you can give different words like horticulture, give farmer, give agriculture, all the keywords that you can think of right here. And based on that, you will see the results, and one by one you can apply. And then of course, tell them that you need a sponsorship. The other job site which I can think of is jobber.com. So you can apply here as well. The next one is indeed.nl. Again, here as well, there are lots of companies who looks for farmers, so you can apply. Another good website is Indeed. So nl.indeed.com. Try here as well. Look for farmers, horticulture, agriculture jobs. Another one you can try is work.nl. This is another good website in where I have seen lots of employers. They're hiring at the moment. And the last one I'm going to suggest is Randstad. Again, lots of opportunities for farmers who wants to work in agriculture or horticulture. So those are my few websites which I will highly recommend you guys to go and apply. And always use Google as well. Just Google and see, which are the companies who can sponsor your visa for 6 months for seasonal visa. It's a good opportunity for you guys to come here, work for some time. And if employer really likes you, they can also give you the permanent visa later on. And good news is you can come with your family. In the UK seasonal visa, you cannot bring your dependent. However, in Netherlands, you can bring your dependent. So definitely, you can go for Netherlands seasonal work visa. So thanks for watching my video till the end. If you got any questions, if there's something which you don't understand, you can ask me in the comments below. I'll provide the link in the video description so that you can go and quickly scan all the details which I went through with you guys today. All the best, and I'll see you guys with my next video.